Everybody on a championship team doesn't get publicity, but everyone could say he's a champion. That's what the director of Showtime himself, Magic Johnson, said about winning the title. He made sure his team was a well-oiled machine and has a handful of championship rings to show for it. Do you think you have what it takes to become an NBA legend like him? Lucky for you, I know what it takes, and I'm willing to help.
Hey, what's swaggin' players? It's your boy StaxMontana, man, back out here with a brand new series, dog. I got that NBA 2K11 MyCareer. Actually, it was called MyPlayer back then. I don't know if a lot of you guys even remember that, but the player we are creating is that man Trae Young. Probably the most exciting player out of the draft that's coming into the NBA currently. And I just thought it would be dope to take an old school game and mix it in with a new school player. So I feel like this series is gonna be dope. A lot of people say NBA 2K11 is the greatest 2K ever made. Honestly, I gotta agree. Crew mode was super fire. It was super fun to play. You can even take your guy to the blacktop. It was kind of like Walk On is now. It's gonna be dope. I also went for 3-point specialist for Trae Young. I just feel like he fits that archetype a lot more than the others.
This game has something called skill points, which I'll explain to you later. What you need to know now is that increasing the height of your player will reduce the maximum number of skill points you can earn in each game. For example, a 7'5" center will earn significantly less skill points than a 6'10" center. Height is very important out there on the court. This is the price you'll have to pay for it.
Dog, who remembers skill points? Who remember the 2K Insider, bro? Like, a lot of people used to think that was Stephen A. Smith. I ain't gonna flex. Once I didn't know about Stephen A. Smith at the time when his game was out, but once I saw him, I'm like, yo, that's the insider right there. We also went with Trae Young's exact height and weight. As of right now, also, you know, this is an older game, so they don't have a lot of hairstyles to choose from, especially one that I feel like fits Trae Young the most. So I kind of just went with this one. Trae Young hair is curly. They don't really have nothing that really fits it. If you have this game or remember the hairstyles from this game, make sure you let me know down below in the comments what hairstyle I should rock with in order to better fit Trae Young. But as of right now, this is what I'm rocking with for the mustache and goatee part. That was easy. He just got a mustache, got a little beard. That part was easy. We also just randomized the head, didn't put too much work into that, because pretty much all of the players used to look the same in this game. I don't know if y'all remember. As far as the accessories went, we went here and threw on the sleeve on the left arm, and on the right wrist, we was going for the rubber bands. I don't know what I was doing right here, but we eventually found the rubber bands and went ahead and threw the rubber bands on the right wrist. Trae Young wears like the compression pants. They didn't have that in the game back then, so we just threw on the knee pads, threw on some ankle braces just for support. They do compare him to Steph Curry a lot. Steph Curry wear them things, so I'm gonna throw them things on my player. Plus, I used to wear them joints all the time back in the day on my player. Also, we got on the team, bro. We got on the, who remember when the Jordans used to give you a boost? This game was fire, bro. Used to play, used to unlock more Jordans, and the Jordans used to give you a specific boost that when you put the shoes on, you get that type of boost to your MyPlayer. Now, right here, this is the jump shot I have. I have the default jumper, but it's not the default. It's just called default. It's not actually the default jumper. But yo, this 2K used to have a lot of customizations as far as shots go. Like, you used to be able to pick the floater you wanted. You used to be able to pick like how you lean left and how you lean right without them being combined in one package. You know what I'm saying? You can have a different right leaner than a left leaner, but the only thing that they did have combined that I do like about the newer 2Ks is they had the dribble moves combined. I don't like the dribble moves being combined. I want a specific crossover, a specific step back, a specific in and out, all of the other stuff like that. But in this 2K, it was combined. But let's look at my moves that I do have. For my fadeaway, I got D-Wade, contested left and contested right. I have Kevin Durant. For my runner, I have guard angle, but that's really just like your floater. So for my floater, I have guard angle. Then for my leaner, I have Derrick Rose, which is pretty much the same as guard angle. For my free throw, I could finally get my free throw back, bro. That push-up free throw is finally back, dog. This is crazy. For my drift left and drift right, I do have guard float. For my spin jumper left and spin jumper right, this is where the differences start to come in. For my spin jumper left, I have swingman normal. For my spin jumper right, I had guard normal. and I'm just going to show you what it looked like to the right, and then a couple other ones, just in case you guys want to see the variety of moves that are available on this game. But you know, I end up going with that guard normal. For my step back jumper left and right for both of them, I had swingman kick, and what's crazy is this is the step back I think I used to have when I used to play this game back when it first came out. For my running float, I got Ever Turner, running face, swingman default. For my running spin shot, that remind me of the Rondo move. They should just call that the Rondo. Running hook, I have W Evans. To this day, bro, I still have no idea who W Evans is. This is my post moves and stuff like that. You probably won't be seeing this that much in this MyCareer because I obviously I recreated Trae Young, and he not really in the post doing stuff like that. These are my crossover moves. Don't pay too much attention to them because they will be changing. This was actually, they do kind of have it in the game this year, but they have animation glitches now where you could anyway. But this was back when you have to have a certain overall to do certain dribble moves, and like I said, that's how it is now. But with the animation glitches and stuff like that, you can do whatever you want to do on the court nowadays. But back then you really had to check out what build could do what in order to have the specific dribble moves and dunks and everything that you really wanted on your player. Now moving forward, you're going to see some more fire stuff. Just stay tuned with your boy.
Welcome to the NBA Draft Combine here at Attack Athletics in the Windy City. Me? Don't worry about who I am. Just know that I'm here to mentor you, to make sure you're the best player you can be. Scouts from every team in the league are here to watch every move you make. Excel here in the Combine and your stock will skyrocket into the lottery. Stumble and you'll find yourself at the tail end of the second round if you even get drafted at all. It's time to ball. Get out there and show these scouts what you've got.
Dog, who remembers that you can actually get drafted in the second round in this game if you really play trash? Or who remembers like you can actually get sent down to the D League if you play trash? This game was so fire.
Welcome to the skill points menu, my man. This is where you come to spend those hard-earned skill points. Every attribute has a skill point cost. Attributes that are core to your playstyle are noticeably cheaper. To help you get going, I've given you 10,000 skill points to start you out. Spend them wisely.
So speaking of skill points, this is what we used to have before VC started taking over. We used to actually have skill points, and this is how we used to upgrade our player. Everything was individual, bro. Now this was a grind. As you see, your boy is starting out as a 36 overall, so your boy is not gonna be that dope. I'm not gonna be doing nothing too fire. And right here, I was just checking to see how high I could get my speed, but don't think I forgot the OG way to get your speed up. Nobody actually spent skill points on speed. They just went ahead and did the drills. That's exactly what I did. I know a lot of people used to do like the dribble course drill, but I'm still trying to learn the dribble moves as of right now. So I went ahead and did this the stealing drill, which also give you speed. So your boy got a permanent +2 to my speed. And I had to keep on doing that drill, man. And everybody know you turn auto save off just in case you don't get speed, so that you can go ahead and exit out your MyCareer, load it back up, do the drill again, keep doing that until you get the speed. So I got another +2 speed, so I kept doing that drill. I got 3 +2 speeds and I got 3 +1 speeds, and that put my speed at a total of 84. I also got some skill points from doing those drills, so I got a lot of skill points to go ahead and spend. And my speed being at an 84 is not elite yet, but it's definitely better than that 75 speed that I had before. I got around like that, a 79 quickness. We definitely want to max out both of those things, especially being a point guard going up against Derrick Rose, Steph Curry, Westbrook. It's gonna be crazy. I did boost up my 3-point shot from 67 to 75. I also wanted to boost up my ball handling. Like I said, bro, you need that ball handling in your life. You need those next tier of dribble moves. I boost that to a 70. I wanted to boost up my layups or dunks, but I'm like, nah. I gotta go ahead and boost up the mid-range. We gotta be shooting like a god if we wanna be Trae Young. So we gotta go ahead and start maxing out those attributes. My speed is still at an 84. So I'm feeling real good. And this was back when you could actually subtract from the, do you remember when you could actually subtract from the things that you put up already? Yo, this game was so dope, bro. I can't wait for the series to officially be again. But moving forward, these are the new dribble moves your boy got. Crossover 5 actually kind of look a lot like crossover 5 from the current games, which is crazy. My behind the back move, we end up going with behind the back 4. Spin 4 was just perfect, just good enough for me, so I kept that. I didn't realize the difference between these step backs until I saw like this one go between the legs, and I'm like, nah. We just need the one that just step right on back so we can put that shot right on up. So we went with step back 4. Hesitation 3 for right now, but everybody remember the GOAT hesitation. I think it was hesitation 4, the one that Derrick Rose had. The ISO gathers, everybody remember the cheesiest ISO gather with spin cross. You get out of so much drama with that. Oh my god, that signature gather was so dope. Then you had like the ISO moves, and they had one for forward, left, back, and then right. And it's crazy because you don't even dribble with the right stick on this game, or the left stick, whatever, I don't even remember. But you dribble with the left trigger, which is kind of funny. And I am playing this on the Xbox 360. So yeah, that's the system I'm playing this on, just in case somebody was wondering. Those are my size up moves. Let's keep it moving. Now, one more thing I want to show you guys before the series gets officially underway is I did not update the roster, so that is like the current NBA roster, like currently right now. But I did update some of the players, like Drew Holiday, for example. I like in this game he was like a 68 overall. So I boosted him up to an 82 overall since he's like a big name in the NBA currently, and he's going crazy in the NBA. So you'll see a lot of those players I did boost up a lot. Andre Iguodala was on the Sixers back then. This game is gonna be so dope. Didn't touch anybody here. I don't think I really touched anybody on this team as well. But moving forward, I did boost up my guy Derrick Rose. He was like an 84, 85 overall, and this was around the time when Derrick Rose was unstoppable. I'm pretty sure if the servers was up and I updated the rosters with the 2K rosters, he'd have been like a 95 overall probably, because he was that crazy during his span. This Cavs team is trash. This was their first year without LeBron James, bro. They only have 370 overalls on their squad. The Celtics, Rondo was the highest overall on the team. Ray Allen is the 80 overall. You see they got Shaq, they got Nate Robinson on the team. And one more thing that I didn't do, I didn't make any mid-season trades. Remember when Melo got traded to the Knicks? I didn't do any of those trades. I felt like it would just be more fun to play the classic teams that we all know and love. So we want to actually play up against Melo on the Nuggets instead of the Knicks, if you get what I'm saying. We boosted up Blake Griffin to a 85. I think he was like a low 874 overall or something like that. We also boosted up Eric Gordon a little bit. Moving forward, the Hawks was OP on this game. We boosted up LeBron from a 97 to a 98. And you'll see why later. I just wanted to keep him as the best player in the game. We also boosted up Mario Chalmers and Patrick Beverly. Moving forward, Chris Paul was a 95. That is crazy. We also boosted up Gordon Hayward. He was like a 64 overall, like legit 64. So we just boosted him up to a 78. And again, like a lot of these players aren't boosted up too crazy because I didn't want them to be too OP, because they didn't have that many things that go into actually making a MyPlayer higher overall. As you see, DeMarcus Cousins, 86 overall. This man was like a 72 overall. He was the 9th man off the bench. I guess they didn't know DeMarcus Cousins was that boy back then, but 86 overall for DeMarcus Cousins moving forward. And a lot of these teams I didn't really change too much. This was back when Kobe was a 97. But, yo, that man was straight cheese. Dwight Howard a 90. Moving forward, this when the Nets was still in New Jersey. Carmelo Anthony is a 96 on the Nuggets. Paul George is a 90 overall. He was like a 70 overall, so we boosted him to 90 just to make him more dope. I also changed his number to 13, so we're gonna have that PG-13 on the court. I boosted DeMar DeRozan to an 84. He was like a 64 overall as well, so we went ahead and boosted him a lot more to make him more dope like he is in the real life. Yao Ming was still in the league. Steve Nash was still on the Suns, and this is the team that's gonna be OP. This right here is the team that's going to give me all of the problems. We boosted KD from a 91 to a 97. We boosted Westbrook from an 81 to an 89. James Harden was a 74. He's now an 88. Serge Ibaka was like a 60-something. We boosted him to a 78. And this team right here, imagine if this team stayed together, bro. Oh, my God. It's way too OP. And a lot of people say this was Golden State before Golden State. But anyway, Kevin Love was like a 73 overall. he was trash. So yeah, I don't know what was going on there. So we went ahead and boosted him up to an 81 overall. Brandon Roy, LaMarcus Aldridge, Steph Curry, a 92 overall. He was like a 74, 73, somewhere between there. I don't really remember, but we boosted Steph Curry to a 92 overall. And as you can see, this Warriors team is trash. So it's going to be interesting to see how well Steph Curry does on a team all by himself. Well, he do got Monte Ellis, and we also boosted John Wall from like a 70, I think like not 70, like an 82 or 81. We boosted him to a 90 overall. No Bradley Beal on the squad, but he does have Gilbert Arenas, and it's just funny looking at it because their top 3 players are all point guards. So I don't know how that's going to work out. How they gonna work out the positions, but yeah, that should be interesting. Now this series is gonna be so dope, bro. I can't wait for this series to fully start. Like I said, your boy been already putting in work in the draft combine, just trying to learn the controls again, trying to learn everything, learn my shot, learn everything. Because remember, just because you get a green release on this 2K does not mean the shot is going in. You don't know the shot is going in on this game until it go in. So that was one of the more fun things about this game, bro. Just trying to learn your jumper, trying to get that timing down, knowing when to take shots and everything. You guys gonna be seeing some dope stuff in this series. Now we went into practice mode just so I can end out this video, man. I'm gonna be having a lot of fun with this series. I'm gonna try to upload this series consistently. Like I said, I have it on Xbox 360, so there should not be any like CPU problems. Like if I was playing this on the PC, sometimes you have some issues, some problems with it. I should not have any problems. I should be ready to go, ready to do this thing. So this series is gonna be dope. We got Trae Young in NBA 2K11, man. If you enjoying this series already, and if you hyped for this series already, man, make sure you go ahead and drop a like on it for me. It lets me know that you ready for the series. You ready to turn up with the series, and I am too, dog. So make sure you drop them likes. You're new to the channel, and you want to watch this series grow and watch this series do its thing, man. Go ahead and subscribe. You're not gonna want to miss out. And dog, it's lit, bro. It's about to be lit. This series is about to be dope. I can't wait to see where I get drafted. Hopefully I don't go in the second round. Hopefully I'll be a lottery pick. Hopefully I don't go to the D League. I don't want to go to the D League. But until next time, man, real fans, stay up. And I am out. Swag team, bro. Zombie gang. Cuz let me know if you have any suggestions down below in the comments of what I should do with this series. Let's get it. Yeah.